cigars. I am your man, Kadon Sterling. I'm so happy for y'all to be here with me today, especially since I'm bringing y'all a treat. Another treat. Let me fix this because I know my hat is crooked, right? Listen, y'all see what's behind me. I don't know if y'all can hear her. You know, I got that Cincinnati Bengal behind me right there. That's called the 2022 C8 Corvette. Now, not the 2021, this is the 2022. Now, let's get right to it. This is the second generation mid-engine Corvette beast, and that's what I call her. This right here is a beast. We're going to talk all about it. Stick with me right here. Cars, golf, and cigars. And the vet. Hey, welcome back to Cars, Golf, and Cigars, man. Man, big shout out to my boy Pat. Let me tell y'all a quick story before we get into this C8 Z71 Stingray 2022 Corvette. Right, this is nothing to play with right now, what I'm sitting in. I am sitting in, right now, what we are sitting in together, because my fans and the people that watch this channel, we are in this car together. We are sitting in a future classic. That's what we are sitting in. This is the epitome of American muscle and the highest standard of American performance when it comes to a sports car. Okay? My man Pat hit me up a while back. He told me, he said, Kadon, listen, man, you know, we've been talking cars for about two and a half years, and we both want Aventadors. We both want the first Ferrari. We've just been going back and forth looking for stuff all over the country. And he hit me up and he was like, man, I found my first joint. I'm about to buy it. I said, what you gonna get? He said, I'm getting my money up to get the allocation for the C8. So he sent me the bill of sale. True story. He sent me the allocation number about 3 months ago. I was like, go ahead. Because we both was looking at this 458 Ferrari for about 75, 80 grand. We both was looking at it. So when he sent me the paperwork to show me that he was really getting this, I was seriously impressed. Like, damn. And this ain't regular. This is custom exhaust, custom paint. And this is really what it comes down to. The paint is immaculate, you know, and everything that comes with this car. And I said, man, congratulations, brother. He picked it up 3 nights ago and he told me, he said, Kadon, I don't just have the allocation anymore, man. I got the keys. Hit me, called me, send me the picture. I said, we need it on the channel. He was like, as soon as I see you, the keys is yours. Come get the car. So here we are. And I appreciate it. So salute to my boy, and congratulations again, okay, on getting this extremely beautiful sports car. And the channel was lucky to have it. Let's get into the specs, because that's what people want to know. People want to know the specs, because all these Corvettes can be spec'd out differently. Now, you know they start from around $59,000 if you're going to get a base model, probably a LT. You're still getting the beautiful body design. You're still getting the mid-engine, but you're not getting all the funk of performance that come with that model. Now, if you just want the body and the style, get it. There's nothing wrong with that. For car enthusiasts, they want a little more oomph. They want a little more power. They want a little more performance. And they want to spec their car out so they know it's a one-on-one, or at least a one-on-one to them. And this Stingray right now is the first one I've seen in the orange and black spec. Not saying there's not another one, but this is the first one that I've seen for the Stingray, for the C8, the Z70, the C51 package. And it comes with everything. But for the Bose speakers, for the performance, for Wi-Fi in the car, everything you want to be comfortable while you're driving in this vehicle is there. Everything. But I'm going to get into maybe one thing so far that I specifically, I'm kind of like, on the borderline with. It's tight. And it's not because I'm just a fat boy or nothing like that, you know. It's not because of that, you know. But it's a smaller vehicle on the cockpit inside. It's definitely designed almost like a jet. If you imagine sitting in a jet aircraft, imagine yourself sitting in the new C8 2022 Stingray. The cockpit is very, very tight. I mean, the way the seats are, the way they're designed, man, comfortable. in one way, because this, I'm sure when you're on the highway and you blowing it, you're great, but just sitting in here, you'd be like, well, maybe I should open the window so I don't get claustrophobic. That's how you start to feel. So we're going to open the window. You know what I mean? But besides that, I don't have anything that I really need to criticize. So saying that, I'm giving this, out of my personal 1 to 10, this has got to be an 8.5 for sports cars. Almost a 9 if it wasn't for that factor right there. But when it comes down to, and when we will have it back on the channel again when we can launch it, because it's too new. It doesn't even have 100 miles on it yet. So this is really a blessing for the channel. When we can launch it, after we put 500 miles on this beautiful beast, then we're going to go back into the more of the performance with it, okay? Like I said before, it's 495 horsepower. Once he gets it tuned, I'm sure he's going to get probably about 600 horses out of this, you know? I believe it's a 4-second car now. I guarantee you, once he gets it tuned, it's going to be a 3.2 or almost a 3-second car. And it's going to get tuned, believe that. I am hoping that we get a chance to take it to the track so we can really open her up and really show what she does. You know, what she's built like, what she's built for, you know. And this particular model, this particular spec, I told you they start around 60,000. This one, if you get it done exactly how he did it with the upgraded exhaust, definitely the upgraded paint, you know, upgraded materials inside here, including the orange seat belts and everything like that. This one out the door is going to run you about 100, maybe 102, 103, somewhere around there. But this one specifically, this is going to run you about 100 grand. And since it is going to be a collector's item, it's probably worth every dollar. This is also a T-top. This comes off. It's just real chilly here right now, so we're not going to take it off. But this comes off, and once this comes off, you have a beautiful convertible, you know, that you can, well, T-top, really, that you can really enjoy the summer nights, the spring nights, the summer days, and sit back in your beautiful sports car and be like, man, this is what life is all about. You know? So stick with me. I'm going to show y'all some of the materials. We're going to go over some of the materials because honestly speaking, I got to give Chevy a little bit of credit. A lot of credit. I'm not going to, you know, because I'm a Camaro guy. But they did not go stingy on the base materials. This is a very, very well made, put together vehicle. So I'm going to go over all that with y'all right now, give y'all a visual of everything, and we'll be right back. Right here, Cars, Golf, and Cigars. This car is so new. Look here, ladies and gentlemen, it's still got the tag on it right here. It still got the danger tag, okay? That's how new it is. That's to show you that we're not playing, man. This car is so new. But let's get right to it. Let's turn her on, man. Let's let her talk for a little bit. Woo! Woo! Got to love that. Yeah. Now, when you come down here to the steering wheel, what I do like about it is for the fact that they did think for winter people. You got your heated steering wheel right here. You got everything. You got voice commands for your phone. You can scroll and do everything from the cursor right here. So you can put yourself in different performance modes. Lap times. Everything. You got your G-forces right here because once you launch her, that G-force is so powerful and so strong. Man. Let's go on this side right here. Got you even have your cruise control, your resets and everything. But what people are very, 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 very fond of, let's cut all the way over here to the side, okay? And we're gonna go back to the whole screen in a minute. But let's go right here, where all your controls are. Like I told you, you feel like you're sitting inside of a jet. Everything's over here for the pilot. Everything. You got dual climate control, so you can control both sides of the vehicle for the passenger and the driver. Got your gear shift right there. Now, what I am very, very impressed with is not the Apple CarPlay, because a lot of the cars come with that right now, as well as they should. It's the mirror. You got the constant rear view mirror behind you, so you can always see what's going on when you're backing up, even if you're in park. You can always see what's going on, and of course you can turn that off whenever you get an opportunity to. But I kind of like it. I think it's dope. I think all cars should have that. I think it's a great safety feature, and more cars should really, really keep that in mind, to put that in their spec. Now, if you come over here, you also have the front camera. And you can pick exactly which angles you want. That's to raise the car up if you feel like your car is too low. Or you can lower the car. I don't know if y'all can see it when it's happening, but it does happen. That's the compressor, because this car is very low, and you can lower it down. Now, you pay attention to the screen, you realize that you also have Wi-Fi, you have Android Play, you have Apple Play, and of course, you can sync all your devices right here, and you can play everything off your phone, which is amazing. But I really like the Wi-Fi part of it, because the bottom line is, let's tell the truth. A lot of times we need Wi-Fi. We're in bad areas, your phone is not working. You need to have something that's absolutely going to make sure you have communications at all times. That's one of the things I really like about it. I want to really get into the modes right here. So we're going to switch this over. And we're going to get into different modes. So now we're over here. Now you see this is Z mode. Steering, suspension, engine shift, braking. Oh man, this is such a powerful car, man. Touring mode. When you switch it, the dash switches. You don't want to put this in track mode because it's a very, very dangerous car. It's very dangerous in track mode. You want to keep it as simple as possible while you're on the street. All right? Now, when you come on this side right here, then you can see the actual materials that was made. Okay, the Bose speakers in here sound amazing. Because of copyright laws, we're not going to play no music. You spend extra, and when I say extra, you spend at least $3,000 more just for those seatbelts to match the car. Beautiful seat. You can charge your phone in this car. There's so many things you can do in this car to make it a great touring vehicle also. So you're not just, you're not just sitting around like, damn, I can't do anything in this car. No, you can do a lot of this car while you're driving for long distances. Now, one thing I would say, it can be a long distance vehicle. Is it a 15, 16-hour vehicle? I'm not sure, but it can be. Stick right here with me. Let's get right back to this. I'm gonna show y'all the engine in a second. Let's get right into it, man. Let's open it up. So you do have a little bit of trunk space back here. Don't expect a lot, but you could put maybe two and a half duffel bags back there. But what you bought this car for wasn't for the trunk space. What you bought this car for, and where you're buying this car for, is for that engine. That's immaculate right there. I want y'all to just take it in. Take in the engineering. The air suspension. This is like a straight rocket with wheels. That's what it is. Carbon fiber. There's no question that this absolutely happens to be one of the best sports cars made in the last 3 years, at least the last 5 years when it comes to American sports cars. Bottom line right now for America, this is the sports car. That's it. All right, there's a lot of cars out there, but this one, the C8 Corvette, this is it. This is American muscle at its best. This is the one that's going to, I don't want to put it out there and say, you know, just going to compete with the Ferraris, this, that, and the third, because no, they are different. They are very different. It's not going to compete with a Lambo. It's not going to compete with the Ferrari in certain ways and this, that, and the third. But don't think about it when it comes to performance or speed. It's just a different character, because you're still talking about a car that can top out at 200 miles per hour. You're still talking about a car that can absolutely be a 3.2 second car, you know? And the biggest thing is the price. You can spend 400 grand on something Italian, or you can spend 100,000 on American and still get that feel. Because this Stingray is amazing. Now you can get the LT, you can get the other ones as well, but this Stingray, oh man. And if you go up another 5-10 grand, you get the convertible. Either way, this is an amazing sports car, and I'm blessed to have it on the channel. And I thank y'all so much for being with me. For real. Cars, golf, and cigars. I'm your man, Kadon Sterling. Thank y'all so much for watching. How could you not love this car? Oh my God, it's just crazy. I know there's a lot of Porsche people out there in the world, but listen here. This Stingray is gonna put a lot of people with Porsche. They gonna challenge them. This is a beautiful car. Oh man, only on cars, golf, and cigars, man. It's such a blessed channel. It really is.